Can we cut things? And
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Michaela from the Washington County Soil Conservation Office here with Elena Turbyfield from UT Extension. Today, we're going to be talking to you all about the adventures of Sammy soil and learning a little bit more about what soil is and soil health in general. All right, so we're going to read The Adventures of Sammy Soil. Hi, my name's Sammy, and I'm a tiny piece of soil. There are billions of me in all shapes and sizes. You step on us every day. I live on Farmer Brown's farm. Farmer Brown is a good farmer. I'm happy to live on a conservation farm. Come along, my wildlife friends, and help me plant these baby trees so you can have homes, food, and clean air. I'm going to visit my uncle who lives on Farmer Smith's farm. Farmer Smith is not a good conservation farmer. He causes big gullies to begin on his farm, he cuts down trees, and he plows up and down hills. Oh no, it's starting to rain. I must run for cover. There's no cover on Farmer Smith's farm. The grass is too short and I cannot hide from the rain. Look, my other soil friends are washing down the river. The river is choking from the sediment they cause. Where am I? I must have been carried away by a big gully on Farmer Smith's farm. This water is running very fast and I'm being carried away very far. At last, the river has stopped. I'm afraid. Will I ever get back home? Oh my, I'm at the beach. A little boy is putting me into his pail. His name is Johnny, and he's taking me to his grandfather's. We've traveled a long way, and I wonder where Johnny's grandfather lives. We're here. Johnny's grandfather is Farmer Brown. I'm so happy. Look, Farmer Smith has changed his farm, and he has become a conservation farmer. Hooray! I'll never be carried so far away from home again. He plows around the hills. He's made grassed waterways where the big gully was, and he's planted trees on those steep hills. Look, the trees we planted are all grown up. There are lots of things that we can make from trees. The trees help keep my soil friends from clogging the river. Look how clear it is. Now, all my friends and I can do what we're supposed to do. We can grow trees and plants, and best of all, help grow food that makes you grow. And that was all for the adventures of Sammy Soil. So in general, we're going to talk about what is soil. And for that, I'm going to turn it over to Elena.
Hey guys, my name's Elena. I work with UT Extension here in Washington County. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what soil is. So soil is what holds the plants up and makes sure that they don't fall over. It helps trees grow and it helps the plants that we eat. And it also helps water soak into the ground and helps purify it. So as you can see, there are 5 soil layers. We have organic materials on top, which is made of dead plant matter. Next is topsoil, is the second layer. Third is subsoil. There's not a whole lot of organic stuff in there. It's just the transition between the topsoil and the subsoil. Next is weathered or decomposed rock. So it usually has a lot of large rocks mixed into it. And then the last layer is the solid rock, and that's the bedrock that lies beneath all the soil. So soil is like it's like frosting on a birthday cake. It's the very top layer on Earth's surface. It's made up of minerals from tiny pieces of weathered rock and decayed materials, and that's known as organic matter. It also contains air, water, and organisms. It's made up of 4 things. So minerals, which takes up about 43%, air and water about 25% each, and then organic matter is about 7%. So we have sand, silt, and clay for different types of soil. And as you can see from the slide, the different types of particles and the different types of soil. So sand is going to be a little bit bigger than silt and clay is going to be the smallest. So plants, we need soil so the plants can grow, and so it provides food, air, habitats, products, and it helps preserve soil and water. So from the parts of plants, we have the flowers, and then we have leaves on it, and then the stem and the roots. And the roots is what is in the soil. So just remember that soil is the top layer of Earth's surface, so it's just like frosting on a cake. It's made up of minerals and organic matter. It contains air, water, and organisms. There's 3 types of soil. We have sand, silt, and clay. Soil has texture. We need soil because that's what helps plants live and grow. And plants help provide food, air, habitats, products, and help preserve the soil and water.
All right, friends. The next thing we're going to talk about is making your very own Sammy Soil Baby. So just like Sammy in our adventures, we're going to learn how to do that. So here are the supplies that you are going to need to make your own Sammy Soil Baby. You'll need some googly eyes, a tiny piece of fabric in both black and red, pipe cleaners, waterproof glue, knee-high pantyhose, grass seeds, potting soil, and small plastic cups. So our first step is we're going to gather all the supplies that's listed on the first page. Then the second step is we'll place a small amount of grass seed into the pantyhose that has a knot tied on one end. Step 3 is place a small cup full of dirt in the top of the pantyhose. Step 4, tie a knot at the open end of the pantyhose and flip it over so that the grass seed is on top. Step 5 is glue those googly eyes onto the pantyhose. Step 6 is with our tiny pieces of black fabric, we're going to make Sammy's eyebrows. So we're going to cut that one piece of black fabric into 2 little pieces. Step 7 is to glue the red felt on for Sammy's mouth. So after that, we're going to get our plastic cup and we're going to put Sammy over a cup of water. So we're going to want to fill that up so that the bottom of Sammy is just touching the bottom of that pantyhose. And then step 9 is to add Sammy some cute little glasses made out of the pipe cleaner. So when we're growing our Sammys, we want to make sure that Sammy is positioned where he is in the sunlight. So we're going to carefully lift our Sammy off the plastic cup, fill that cup with water, and place Sammy back on top, making sure that the end of the pantyhose that has the grass seed is on top, because again, that is going to be Sammy's hair. So we're going to want to use a spray bottle and get some water on the top of that where the grass seeds are, make sure that's good and wet. And we're going to repeat those steps for a couple of days. And in about 7 days, Sammy's going to start growing some hair. So after about 7 days, Sammy's going to have hair that's going to be the grass. And we're going to see some roots coming out, and that's going to be his feet, just like he does in the coloring books. So I'd like to extend a big thank you to Elena for helping me create this collaboration. If you all have any other questions about soil or soil health, please feel free to reach out to either one of us, as our contact information is listed. So thank you all so much, and we appreciate your attention.